Alrighty, are we ready? ChatGPT, the Truman Show today.
Absolutely ready. Let's dive into the Truman Show.
Perfect. I like your energy. So, guys, a bit of a kind of understanding. So, I'm writing a presentation on the Truman Show. You guys might find the conversation interesting. I'm using ChatGPT anyway for it. So, yeah, if you find it nice, just stick along because, yeah, it might be interesting. So, ChatGPT, shall we get on with it?
Let's do it. What's the main angle you're taking?
So I want to address a question in this podcast. The question I want to address is if we lack certainty that the world is as we perceive it, how should we act?
Great question. Exploring reality, perception, and action in a Truman Show context sounds intriguing. What's your talk on it?
Well, what do you think of this question?
It's a deep one. It invites us to consider how we navigate uncertainty. Do we seek truth, like Truman, or accept comfort in what we know?
Well, what do you think?
I think embracing curiosity, like Truman, can lead to growth. Questioning our perceptions helps us understand ourselves and the world better.
What about extreme skepticism, though? This is what I'm wondering.
Extreme skepticism can be paralyzing, making it hard to trust anything. It's a balance. Healthy doubt without losing the ability to act.
This is what I was thinking too. So, okay, let's see how I'm gonna start this presentation. You know that picture with the pipe on it, which says this is not a pipe? I think that's a good picture to get people interested. It's a 7 minute show that I'm gonna give.
Great choice. Magritte's The Treachery of Images is perfect to illustrate perception versus reality. It sets the stage for discussing how our senses can be deceived.
Cool. Okay. So let's see what would be the overview then. What would be the overview of this um, podcast? Sorry, not of this presentation. So I was thinking I should do like since I have 7 minutes. Do you think I should do 7 minutes like blocks one times seven?
For a 7-minute presentation, I'd suggest breaking it into 3 parts. An intriguing intro with the pipe image, a middle section exploring truth, reality, and a conclusion reflecting on our own perceptions. Keep each part around 2 minutes.
Yeah, but don't forget I need to address the question if we lack certain. So I want to be answering this question. I was thinking of spending 1 or 2 minutes making a summary of the Truman Show, and then I was thinking perhaps doing a section of why is this question that we're addressing significant, and perhaps spend another minute. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys.
That structure sounds solid.
Wait.
A brief summary, then dive
So
into the
yeah, I
significance
was
of the
saying
question.
sorry guys. Something happens with my device every 15 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking 1 minute or so Truman Show explanation summary, then explain why this question is significant, and then I was thinking perhaps we can talk about generally what epistemology is. So the Truman Show in philosophy, what things do you think are most important to address? Epistemology for sure, metaphysics maybe. Like I was thinking, high problem of consciousness. Where shall I take this?
Epistemology is a great focus, exploring knowledge and perception. Adding metaphysics could deepen it. Considering the nature of reality, consciousness ties it all together, reflecting Truman's awakening.
Okay, so well, what do you think, dude? I mean, don't just agree with me. Please be a bit more argumentative.
All right. Epistemology is crucial because it questions how we know what's real. Metaphysics adds depth by challenging reality itself. Consciousness is key as it drives Truman's journey. Balancing these will give your presentation a strong foundation.
Okay, interesting. So I'm going to talk about what epistemology is, and I want the conclusions too, obviously. Um, shall I talk about perhaps personal experience or something like that?
Personal experience can make it relatable, especially if it ties into questioning reality or certainty. It adds a human touch to abstract concepts.
I mean, let me think how you would how would I love a Truman show? I mean, presentation. Yeah, I think an example in well, I think the pipe is a good example. So, okay, so tell me, what parts of philosophy does the Truman Show? Um, um, yeah, what parts of epistemology does the Truman Show? What parts of philosophy does the Truman Show talk about? Like represent.
The Truman Show touches on epistemology, questioning what we can truly know. It also delves into metaphysics, exploring the nature of reality, and ethics, considering the morality of controlling someone's life.
Tell me again.
Sure, the film explores epistemology by questioning our knowledge and perception, metaphysics with the nature of Truman's reality, and ethics regarding the show's manipulation of his life.
Speak a bit louder. Also, is there um, is there such a thing? I know there is such a thing as practical ethics. Do you have practical epistemology?
Louder, got it. While practical epistemology isn't a formal term, we do apply epistemology in everyday life, like questioning sources or assessing truth. It's about using philosophical principles in practical contexts.
Interesting.
Glad that helps. What else are you thinking of including?
Um, Give me a sec. Let me think about it. So, okay. Well, I'm gonna do the summary of the Truman Show. Then I'm gonna guys in the comments. Let me know what do you think. How should I be doing it? So I'm gonna talk about why is this question significant. Of if we lack certainty that the world is as we perceive it, how should we act? And then I wanna for sure talk about epistemology. I should also be talking about ethics because this is an ethical question, right?
Absolutely. Ethics fits well, especially in considering Truman's manipulation and our responsibilities when we question reality. Balancing epistemology and ethics will give your presentation depth.
Does do metaphysics link to Truman at all?
Yes, metaphysics links well. It questions the nature of reality, which is central to Truman's world. Exploring this can add a philosophical layer to your presentation.
Is epistemology a part of metaphysics or vice versa, or are they distinct fields? But because I do know the fields overlap, right?
They're distinct but overlap. Metaphysics deals with the nature of reality, while epistemology focuses on knowledge and belief. They intersect when discussing how we know what reality is.
Interesting.
Glad that makes sense. Anything else you'd like to explore?
I want to link it for sure to things such as simulation theory, to Donald Hoffman, maybe. Um,
Great idea. Linking it to simulation theory and Donald Hoffman's work on perception can add a modern scientific angle to your philosophical discussion.
okay, let's start. So I'm going to put the Truman Show at the third slide. And now let's, just a sec. Let's pull up a picture of Truman.
Sounds good. The visual will definitely draw people in.
What's a crazy visual from the Truman Show? Like, what's the best pictures? Like something that looks fake.
The shot where Truman touches the sky wall at the end is iconic. It powerfully symbolizes breaking through perceived reality.
You think so?
It's a striking image that captures the film's essence. Perfect for your
Interesting.
presentation.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got a solid plan.
Speak a bit louder, please.
Sure thing. Sounds like you've got a solid plan.
Okay. So I've put a nice picture here of the Truman Show. I've put the one where he touches the picture.
Perfect choice. It'll definitely grab attention and set the tone.
So let's try to kind of summarize the Truman Show in 50 words. What should we say?
All right. The Truman Show follows Truman, who discovers his entire life is a TV show. As he questions his reality, he challenges the boundaries of perception, truth, and control.
Okay, I'm gonna put this sounds good. I'm gonna say Truman is born, but where?
Nice hook. That'll draw people in right away.
And then I'm gonna, guys, I'm terrible with drawing people in. I have 0 views in this, but it's okay. At least I'm getting work done simultaneously. Okay, Truman is born, but where? And let's.
That's the spirit.
And now let's say. What else shall I say? After Truman is born, but where?
You can mention how Truman's world is meticulously controlled from birth, setting up the central conflict of the film.
Interesting.
Glad you think so. What's next on your outline?
So we'll say Truman is born, but where? And then we'll say Truman's world is controlled. What else shall I say?
You can add that Truman's world is a massive TV set with everyone around him being actors. This emphasizes the artificial nature of his reality.
Okay, just a sec.
Exactly. That sets up the premise clearly.
Wait a sec. Truman is born, but where? Then I'm gonna say where it is
Maybe follow with
controlled.
a massive TV set where everyone is an actor.
So Truman is born in a TV show. How can I say it? To those who are watching, guys, we're talking about the Truman Show, obviously, and I'm doing a presentation. Anyway, so Truman is born. So, dude, I want 5 steps explaining the Truman Show, or perhaps a few sentences, and I don't know what the best sentences would be.
You could say Truman is born into a meticulously crafted TV show, unaware his world is a giant set, and everyone around him is an actor. That covers the premise concisely.
Interesting.
Glad you like it. It's a strong start.
Wait a sec.
You're all set. What's next?
No, 5 steps. I think these are not good enough. These things that we said to create a summary in 5 steps of the Truman Show. I think this is not enough.
You could expand by adding how Truman begins to notice inconsistencies, his quest for truth, the obstacles he faces, and his ultimate escape. That rounds out the summary.
Testing. Okay. Uh, but
Wait a sec. Okay, just a sec, guys. Yo. So, ChatGPT, can we continue about the Truman Show?
Sure. The Truman Show is a fascinating film that really dives into themes like reality, surveillance, and personal freedom. What aspect are you most interested in?
Okay, I want to describe the whole film in 2.5 sentences. Let's start with, think of it like 5 steps. Let's start with step 1, like 5 words.
All right, step 1. Truman's perfect life unravels unexpectedly.
No, that's not good. I was thinking Truman is born in a TV show, in TV set.
Got it? Step 1. Truman is born on a TV set.
Then step 2, he's unaware of it.
Perfect. Step 2. He is unaware of it.
He notices inconsistencies.
Nice. Step 3. He notices inconsistencies.
Wait, so Truman is born in a TV set. He's unaware of it, but everyone one in the set is an actor. Wait,
Great.
no, it's not good.
No worries. We can tweak it. Maybe step 3 could be he notices the strange behavior.
Truman is born in a TV set. He grows up unaware of it.
Great. And step 3 could be he starts suspecting the truth.
No, then everyone in the set is an
Got it.
actor, and basically manipulate him.
Perfect. And for the final step, maybe Truman seeks freedom.
And pretend to him all is real. How do you find this? So Truman is born in a TV set. He grows up unaware of it. Everyone in the set is an actor and pretend everything is real.
I like it. It's concise and captures the essence. For step 5, we can add
No.
Truman seeks freedom.
Step 1 is Truman is born in a TV set. He grows up unaware of it. Keep in mind, these people haven't watched the movie, dude. We have to explain it.
Gotcha. So step 1, Truman's born on a TV set, unknowingly living in a show.
Step 2, everyone in the set is an actor and pretend everything is real.
Exactly. Step 2, everyone around him pretends everything is real.
So Truman notices inconsistencies is step 3.
Perfect. Step 3, Truman notices inconsistencies.
Truman notices inconsistencies, people acting weird, for instance.
Yeah.
What other inconsistencies?
He starts questioning everything.
bizarre. Truman starts questioning his world.
Yes. Step 4. Truman starts questioning his world.
And step 5, after doing his best, he finally finds finds the real world.
Nice. Step 5. After many challenges, Truman finally discovers the real world.
What's a cool line from the show?
A famous line is when Truman says, "In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night."
Yeah, that's not a really good. I don't like this one. What about the one in the end where the guy says to him, "Please stay in the show" or something?
Oh, you mean when Kristoff says, "You were real. That's what made you so good to watch."
Yeah, but then he kind of begs him to stay in the show or something. Do you remember that line?
Yes, Kristoff says, "You belong here with me."
Okay. What's another interesting lie that kind of plays with the question of my presentation? If we lack certainty that the world is as we perceive it, how should we act?
A great one is, we accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
Who said that in the show?
That was Kristoff, the show's creator.
We accept the reality of the world as what is it? I don't
We
like
accept the
this
reality.
sentence. Let's find another one. Let's find another one. I want one that has to do with more skepticism, not with fucking, you know?
How about, we accept the reality we're given? It's shorter and leans into
No,
skepticism.
dude, I want a real line from the Truman Show that plays with the question I'm asking it.
Got it. Another line is, "You never had a camera in my head." It highlights Truman's defiance and skepticism.
What's a line where Truman was kind of thinking about how he should act?
Ah, there's a line where Truman says, "Was nothing real?" It shows his struggle with what to believe.
So, no, well, that's not a good line. Let's think of a more better one.
How about when Truman says, "I'm not going to make it. You're going to have to go on without me"? It reflects his contemplation.
No, give me the top 5 lines.
Sure, some top lines are, "Good afternoon, good evening, and good night." "You never had a camera in my head." "Was nothing real?" "I am the creator." And, "We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented."
Accept the reality of the world. What is it again?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented.
With which we represent it. And who said it?
That line was said by Kristoff, the show's creator.
Nice. Good stuff. All right, I think in the next one, let's talk about why this question is significant. If we lack certainty that the world is as we perceive it, how should we act? Okay.
Sounds good. We can dive into why questioning our perception of reality is is crucial for making informed decisions.
So, well,
Exactly. It's like navigating with a map. You need to know if it's accurate to trust it.
well, so I think
Right.
a reason to argue why this is significant is so basically I want to say that in a world where we're not sure if we're perceiving the thing in itself. I want to, Hoffman's fitness beats truth. That's what I want to say.
Got it. So you're leaning into how our perceptions might not reflect reality. Like Hoffman's theory that evolution prioritizes fitness over truth.
Yeah, basically, I want to say that even if we're not certain that the world is as we perceive it, we should make sure to at least take our perception seriously.
Exactly. Despite uncertainties, our perceptions are the best tools we have, so they deserve careful consideration.
What else can I say? Let's answer this question for us then.
You could add that embracing skepticism encourages us to stay curious, question norms, and adapt better.
Skepticism embraces. Well, skepticism. Tell me the positives of skepticism: curiosity and the finding of truth.
Absolutely. Skepticism promotes curiosity, critical thinking, and a deeper search for truth.
Skepticism embracing curiosity, critical thinking, and often and the truth.
Yup, embracing curiosity, critical thinking, and a commitment to truth seeking.
Yes, sir. So that's good. So this is a good reason to. Okay. How should we act? Why is this an important question? So the question's significance.
This question's significant because it drives us to reflect on how we navigate and interpret our experiences.
Well, also, um, I want to say that basically we should think about this question because we don't want to end up being beings that, and we end up with apraxia, like, paralysis.
Absolutely. It's crucial to ask these questions to avoid becoming passive or paralyzed by uncertainty.
Avoid being paralyzed by
Exactly.
uncertainty.
Yes,
Amazing.
and to navigate life. Exactly. Maintaining agency in our actions.
Especially physicians, which it's to physicians that I'm going to talk about this.
Absolutely. For physicians, critical thinking and curiosity are essential in patient care.
Can you talk to me about the most famous skepticists?
Sure, Rene Descartes is well known for his skepticism, especially his cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am.
Who else?
Descartes doubted everything except his own existence.
Who else?
And there's David Hume, who questioned causation and our assumptions about the external world.
Tell me more about Hume. I was gonna listen to his book a few days ago.
Hume emphasized that our beliefs about cause and effect are based on habit, not certainty. We can't prove causation, only observe patterns.
Okay, David Hume and who else? Tell me 5 names, dude.
Sure. Besides Descartes and Hume, there's Pyrrho, the father of skepticism, Immanuel Kant, who explored limits of knowledge,
Puro?
and Frederick. Yeah, Pyrrho, an ancient Greek philosopher, believed in suspending judgment since we can't know anything for certain.
Who is this Puro? I don't know him.
Pyrrho is often considered the founder of Pyrrhonism, a school of skepticism. He traveled with Alexander the Great and believed we should withhold judgment on all things.
Interesting. All right, let's talk about Kant. I think Kant is better because I don't want to. Let's talk about people I know. So Immanuel, how do we write the first name?
Sure, Immanuel Kant's first name is spelled Immanuel.
Okay. And what's okay? Immanuel.
Yeah, Immanuel Kant is known for his work on epistemology, exploring how we perceive and understand the world.
Interesting. That's a good one.
All right, Kant's critique of pure reason is a cornerstone, tackling the limits of human knowledge.
Because of the remind me the critique of purism. We have noumena and synthetic and all of that.
Exactly. Kant distinguishes between phenomena, what we experience, and noumena, things in themselves. Arguing our knowledge is limited to phenomena.
Tell me more, dude. I've read the whole book. It's just that I want a reminder.
Sure, Kant also talks about synthetic a priori knowledge, which are truths that are known independently of experience, but still informative.
So it's a mixture of rationalism and empiricism, basically.
Exactly. Kant bridges rationalism and empiricism, showing we need both reason and experience to understand the world.
All right, guys, this was good enough for today. I'm going to continue this series of The Truman Show, so keep yourselves checking. I don't know, just check it out. See you guys.
Take care. Talk soon.